Hello, I'm Leslie Sykes.
And I'm Philip Palmer. We begin with Lindsay Lohan. She's here in a AIRE courthouse awaiting word on her misdemeanor case. Lohan showed up late to court after missing her flight in New York. Eyewitness News reporter Q McCrae is live at the courthouse in AIRE with the big delays inside and outside of the courtroom. Q.
Philip, as you know, I've been in front of the AIRE courthouse this morning since 3:30. We've been waiting for her arrival. She showed up 50 minutes late, but we were originally told that she might not show up at all because she missed her red-eye flight from JFK to LAX last night. But then hours later, she tweeted that a friend of hers allowed her to use his private jet to get here. She was still late, though. There's been so much going on, so what we've done is put together a timeline to better explain what happened from that point when she landed here to our viewers. Now, Lindsay Lohan's plane arrived at LAX at about 8:35 this morning. After taxiing, she got off the plane and walked to a waiting SUV at about 8:50. Shortly after, they drove off, but then had to make a U-turn because they forgot her luggage in the plane. After picking up their luggage at 8:56, once again, they set off for the courthouse, but then they made a stop at a liquor store at 9:01 where they picked up attorney Mark Heller and dropped off friends. After sitting a while in that parking lot, they drove off at 9:18. Lohan arrived here at the courthouse, and while walking into the building, someone threw glitter at her. She was glitter bombed. Now back out here alive. I was inside the courthouse, up on the 8th floor here, when Lindsay Lohan walked in. She looked disheveled, she looked tired, her eyes were puffy. The first thing that happened is that they gave her a seat in the courtroom. The next thing is her defense team and the prosecutors gathered together. They had a caucus outside the courtroom. They then returned inside the courtroom and they were told to enter the judge's chambers. That was at 9:45. It's about an hour and 15 minutes later. They're still in there. There's been no progress in this trial so far. If you don't know, Lindsay Lohan is facing 3 misdemeanor charges. 1 for lying to police about being behind the wheel of her Porsche when she rammed into a dump truck on PCH, 2 for reckless driving, and 3 for violating her probation. Back in 2011, she was caught shoplifting from a jewelry store in the Santa Monica area. She stole a $2,500 necklace. Now this morning, Rob Hayes, reporter Rob Hayes, he's up in the courtroom right now. We also have a field producer up there, photojournalist Sean Patrick Lewis is also upstairs. We have every single angle of this story covered for you, so keep it here to ABC 7 for the latest details on the Lindsay Lohan trial. But for now, that's the latest here live in front of the AIRE courthouse. I'm Q McCrae, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
All right, Q, thanks very much.